The Progressive Alliance has managed its first meeting. What happens next?
Well, I think that first of all, representatives of the political parties and the Greens, Liberal Democrats, the Conservatives, of course MK are here in spirit, and it's nice to know that, although they got a spring conference going on today and therefore meant they couldn't come. And people of no political party are also here as well. They're getting used to hearing each other, recognising that in fact they have common cause, that in fact they haven't got horns and forked tails and so on, and in fact when you focus down on the policy issues themselves, actually there's not a lot of disagreement. In fact, what seems to be between the parties, if you like, the differences are certainly not as great as the differences between the people here and Progressive Alliance and the Conservatives themselves.
But is the future of the Progressive Alliance going to be a policy think tank, or is it going to be a more tactical, coordinating vehicle for electoral advantage?
Well, we need to find ways of giving hope to the majority of people in Cornwall and the vast majority of people in the country who don't like the Conservatives being in power, and that means that where political parties actually find themselves agreeing with each other, that a lot of those people who are not in political parties are saying, well, why don't you concentrate on the areas in which you agree rather than constantly re-rehearsing your disagreement? So they want to hear about how we can give them hope by, yes, working together to defeat the Conservatives going forward, and that might mean a certain amount of sort of tactical activity, but also I think it means that, as we've heard today, there's a strong emphasis on a change in the electoral system to ensure we actually have a fair voting system which gives this country something which reflects the way in which people vote. So there's both electoral reform here, and there's an agreement that it's baby steps at the moment, but political parties working together in the same way as the Tories and UKIP work together in Richmond, and Aaron Banks will be working with the Tories and UKIP to try and form a regressive alliance to take the country further to the right. We need to make sure there are people here that on the sensible centre left of politics that actually can give hope to the majority of people.
Will there be more assemblies, gatherings like this one?
I think there will be. I mean, I think that from what we've seen here today, that we've got a lot of people, who've come here today, people who couldn't get here today, who've given their support to what we're doing. They've clearly indicated that they want to take this stage forward. We don't necessarily know where this is going to go, how it's going to go, and it'd be quite wrong of me to think that I and people like me can kind of predetermine which direction it's going to go. But the fact is that we've sat together in a room, we've spent 99% of the time agreeing with each other, and we've clearly said that there is a good reason for us to come together and to map a way forward. So I'm very confident that in fact we have fertile ground and a strong foundation on which we can work together. I'm very encouraged by today.